Hello there, and welcome to the Design Hackers Guild channel on YouTube. This is Mark Brown, Master of the Design Hackers Guild, and I wanted to take this opportunity to do this live video. Number one, because it is an experiment for myself, because I wanted to experiment in doing getting onto Facebook Live, or sorry, not Facebook Live, onto YouTube Live, and getting around that format using StreamYard. And so essentially this is part of an experiment, but it's an experiment with a very real thing behind it. So if for those of you who may be interested, if you're watching live, put in hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, please put in hashtag replay, and I am soliciting comments. I will be sharing this video on Facebook and around other places. And this kind of kicked off today because I'm able to create Facebook live videos at the moment, which I had been doing rather regularly, but I decided I'm going to utilize my YouTube channel now. But for those of you who might have read the headline or even saw the event I put up on Facebook, if I told you it was possible, now I'm not promising this, I cannot make this promise as a promise. Because this involves finance, and we have to be careful about what we say, and that the past doesn't predict future events. What if I told you, bearing that in mind, that it is possible to build a passive income with a system so that you're earning 10,000 a month, and we can do that within 12 months? Would you be interested in that? Could you see yourself doing and partaking in that? Well, I'm here to tell you that I'm actually kicking off a project which I have started into myself, and I am currently earning a passive income. It's a small, very small amount of income, but I did it as a test. And I've tested it and validated for myself that it is real. It is not in any way, shape, or form dodgy in any way, shape, or form. This is something very, very real, and a lot of people do not know about it. Now, what you will be able to do in terms of building over that 12 months, you will be able to, with a small investment, you'll be able to earn 5 to 6% per week. That's what we've seen in the past, and we believe that that can continue in the future, and it is continuing weekly, and we have over 3 years history I've seen 3 years history of this from other people who have done this thing. Now, if you are someone who wants to fast track that and build that, I want to work with you. So I run the Design Hackers Guild. I am a project manager. I have a master's in design research. And what I'm trying to do is actually show you and give you an aspect of being able to build a passive income. Now, this is being able to do this while you hold down your day job. If you have a day job, if you're lucky to have one, this is what you would be doing to build that passive income. So it's not something that's going to take a large amount of money from you initially to get involved. There is very little setup in it. There is also you'll also be working with people like me and other people that I'm working with to do this. So I'm moving with you. So I will be working. I am not there yet myself. I will be working with you to get to 10K per month within 12 months myself. So I have a stake in you joining, and I have a stake in myself joining, and anything that I will be doing in real time. This isn't a training course. This is a project that we're going to work on together, and I want you to join my team. Now, we've all been through 2020, through COVID. A lot of people, myself as a business owner, and I've seen other business owners in the small business community have lost a lot of money. They've lost their revenue. They've had to close down. Times are tough. But with this project, this is utilizing something that not many people know about, that is all above board. And if you make a commitment to basically dedicate at least 2 hours per day over 12 months, and what I will do with you is work with you on a project plan to help you build this system to build that passive income. This is passive income. So this is income you're not going to be working directly on this. You're going to be holding down your day job. You're going to be giving this a couple of hours a day, and that you have to make a commitment to a time. You can do it 6 or 7 days a week. I'd be doing it 6 days a week. That's the commitment I'm doing for myself. 2 hours a day, 6 days a week. I'm not including this video because I want to introduce this project. But you have the capability of doing this, and I will say this: within 72 hours of joining the project, I started to make money. I expect you to be able to do the same. It starts off very small, but what we're going to do is we're going to compound that over time with very duplicatable, simple, and timely tasks and actions, and a format. So the way I'm building that is that we're going to discover together what is successful. We're going to simplify it. We're going to make it duplicatable, and we're going to make sure that it doesn't take an inordinate amount of time, and it will succeed. Now, this project is not open to everybody. This passive income project is not open to everybody. For instance, if you are in the United States, I can't invite you at the moment. I will be down the line, but for this one, I am focused on European users. I'm located in Ireland as such. It's not open there yet. That's not to say it won't be open down the line, because it will. I don't think we can keep a project like this under wraps, and eventually it will go stateside. But what I wanted to emphasize is that it is perfectly possible. I'm not promising it, but it is perfectly possible. And if we work together, we can build within 12 months a residual passive income of 10K per month, possibly even more, but that's the target we're setting ourselves. So you will be working with me. Now, if you are watching this on Facebook, you can drop down, send me a message, and then we can have a quick chat, and then I'll invite you to a call where we'll go through what the specifics are around this project and what's involved, and you can make an evaluation for yourself. And if you don't like it, that's fine. You can head away. But if you're watching on YouTube and you would like to contact me, you can reach me on Calendly. You can set up an appointment with me. That's my Calendly link as part of the Design Hackers Guild. I will also have a link in the description after I've recorded this video to the Design Hackers Guild website, designhackersguild.io. And what I'm going to ask you to do is to actually sign up for the Design Hackers Guild training. So there's a training on personas. And this is the other aspect that I'm doing this. So as part of this project, I'm hoping to teach people how to actually design this as a business and treat it as a business. That is it's essentially a side hustle, if you want to call it that, or a side project. But in so doing, you're going to learn the crafts of the design hacking. So part of that is building out personas and building out business models and ideations and iterations. That's all going to be included in stuff that I'm doing. And normally I would be charging people to teach them that. But as we're building this project together, all I'm asking you to do is, as you invest in this project with me for it's going to be a very, very small amount of money that you'll be investing to start off. And it's not being paid to me, by the way. This is going to be paid into the project. What we will then do is I will go through that stuff with you. So if you sign up to designhackersguild.io, you are going to get free persona training, and it's free. It's basically a video presentation of me taking you through how to build personas. There's also one on online marketing as well. That's a masterclass between myself and a gentleman called Paul Gray, great guy. But the point is that these are going to be the benefits of you working with me on my team in this project. So if this is of interest to you, you can reach out if you're watching on YouTube. As I said, if you're watching live, put in hashtag live. If you're watching in the replay, hashtag replay, and you can check me out on that Calendly link on the Design Hackers Guild. That's about it. I've from the in terms of the project. As I said, this video is partly an experiment. But this the underneath of it is this is a very real project that I'm involved in, and I am actively looking for people to join me on this project, where we will be helping you build a side business that we are very dedicated to doing our best to get you to 10K per month within 12 months. It's not a promise, it's a target. And oftentimes if we aim at that target, what if you were set yourself that target, would you be really annoyed if you were only earning 8 grand a month? I think you'd be willing to extend that and build on it. It's extremely possible to do this. I've seen other people do it. I've seen evidence of other people doing it. Now, that evidence doesn't guarantee that you will, but I believe if you put in the effort, you can do that and possibly even go beyond that. But if you're interested in this project, interested in joining me on this project and working together and getting the benefits of what I can do to help you build your business, as a side hustle. And again, you can put in as much time as you want to. You may be in a situation where you're furloughed or been laid off. You have a perfect opportunity to build on this as a part-time business. Obviously, you have to live your life as well, and you have to be looking for work as well, and I understand that. But we will build that up. If you're able to put in more time, you'll be able to move that a bit faster. But again, this only takes about 2 hours a day, and working with me, a couple of meetings, etc. We will move forward to where both you and I are going to be getting to that target of 10K per month. And you're not sharing it with me. This is your own target you will be working towards, as well as me working towards that target. So that's the invitation. I hope you find this novel or you find this interesting. As I said, I'll be sharing this on Facebook, so you'll see that you can put in a comment, and if you want to DM me on Facebook, we can have a chat and we can set up a meeting. Otherwise, if you're watching on YouTube, go to the Calendly link, Design Hackers Guild, and we can set up an appointment. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I don't want to go over the 15-minute mark anyway. But what I wanted to say is thank you for watching. And if you are interested in this, if you are interested in, I have other videos that talks about building an online business, about building personas, about building a guild, focusing on small businesses, and so forth and so on. So there's plenty of content there, and I'll be adding to that in due course. But if you are interested in this project, please do reach out, and we can talk and discuss and see if it suits you. Okay. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you tuning in. I have nothing else to say, but as I said, this is a very viable project. I have joined it, and within 72 hours of joining this project myself, I started making money, and I have been for the last 2 weeks. Not guaranteeing it will be going forward, but I have been making a profit passively every day for the last week and a half. And I'm told that this can well, I'm told, I believe, and I feel sure that this continues. That's not to say it's guaranteed. Anyway, this was as I said, an experiment using StreamYard and YouTube Live. I'll be doing a lot of this going forward. I'm going to be building out a podcast as well, just around design hacking and design research, and particularly focusing on entrepreneurs and small businesses. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be an entrepreneur or small business person. There's a lot of stuff that I talk about that is coming from my corporate experience, which you can take. And if you are working for a corporation, or if you work as an employee, there are aspects of what you can learn from my videos that can be taken and used in your workplace to improve things and hopefully improve your career. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Take care.